So we are back. Let's see. So obviously I need to power this thing. I already have the tower here. I just don't have the tower hooked up to power. Oh, because we're gonna do the. That's right. Now I remember. We're gonna bring more oil from up here. So I want to set up the oil refineries, of which I currently have 5. Okay, now I remember. And this should be fine, actually. Should give me enough room to bring it in from the side. And then, can I support 3 of these? Probably not. Actually, it looks like I probably can. Although, unless, if I bring this here, yeah, because it won't go across. So yeah, I think we can only do 2. I think we can only do 2. Which is 4 here, which is an annoying number. I'm going to actually delete this one and then build this one here just so we know where the power pole goes here. And then we'll have them on both sides eventually. And I just realized it's completely wrong. Because we want this coming out, and then we want 2 things coming back. One going this way, and one going this way. And can I get these right here? I just want to have some room. I'll put this guy on this line just to do it. Okay, how do you drag plural construct? Okay, so that works. And then I don't know why this didn't work last time. But I only want 1. And then I want these 2. Oh, that didn't work. I know it's dumb. I want that space so I know where to put them. And I can bring these power poles down a little bit because I'm never going to put anything on the other side. And this will get everything running. And these guys we want to do oil because it's the only recipe that there is. And then we need a bunch of inserters, which we're definitely going to start needing the bigger inserters, but for now we're still going to keep up with the facade that these are good enough. And I want oil here and this here because I believe this makes twice as much. No, it makes twice as much oil. I thought it made twice as much hydrogen. It makes twice as much oil, so we want oil, we want hydrogen here and oil here. Now, of course, I want to delete these. But now that I have this set up, it'll be fine. And then I can click and drag these. Oh, but I can't do 3. Or I can't do 4. Well, I have to get used to that click and drag. It's not hit shift like it used to be with the mod. It's click and drag. And then we need to get the oil off this line. And the hydrogen off this line. So it works. Okie doke. And then the next guys are going to be a hydrogen line here. And then an oil line here. No hydrogen line. Just an oil line. And then when this goes, this will go up like this, and then across like this, as if it's going out. And then it'll still give us room under here to run more crude oil lines in to get these going. So that'll get that going. That'll be how we get oil on both sides. But that's for later. Yeah, I mean, I could build it right now. I'm gonna trim these off just to save the belts for now. Throw the oil into there, and you know what? Oops. Let's throw this into here so that we burn it, and then we'll burn the oil later. And then we'll head back. So we got oil going. Oh, well, I need to do stuff with that oil. What are we doing with the oil? Actually, I guess we're doing nothing with the oil. We are... Oh, we need motors for the other thing, and I'm making motors up here. I'm motoring. Here's my box with motors in it. And that's all I need. In fact, I'm going to delete this, and we're going to put these motors in here. The ones we can. And I guess we don't really need any more, so I think I'm going to... I don't know that. I guess I'll hold on to them. It won't really matter that much. Okay. We'll put them in the next thing it needs. We're going to need plenty of motors later. It's not going to be a big deal. This research takes blue cubes. And we are making blue cubes and putting them in a box. So we're storing up a plethora of blue cubes. But we need to start thinking about red signs. And I don't think we really need anything else. We could... let's see. We can't make titanium yet, but we could make silicon. So we could, assuming we've gotten the research for it, we could go here. Yes, we do have the research for it. We don't have a lot of silicon here. Mechanical frame, that's nice. We can move faster now. Oops. This is our silicon planet, and there's no titanium on it. So we could go here. I think we have the ability, but I'm not 100% sure. It might be one of these researches. Communication control, drone engine, and then semiconductor. Yes, I think we have the ability to fly into space. So we could pick up, let's say, another stack of smelters and some miners if we don't have them. We do not. Where did I just keep miners? Here they are. And a bunch of boxes. And head to the other planet that's orbiting our gas giant, which is nice and close by and everything. Still using coal. Probably should probably dump this coal in these boxes and replace it with, or in these furnaces here, and replace it with graphite. Just trying to clean up my inventory, especially early on. It matters a decent amount. And then we could get some silicon mining going on. That way, when we do need a lot of silicon, we'll be able to run over there and get it. So we can get rid of this and fill it with this. See if we can get rid of this coal. Probably not. No. So we are done. We're done with the coal. So we could throw it in these guys. They're still burning coal. Communication control. I do have the no advisor mod installed. The reason is I hate the advisor talking to me, but I did turn on allowing me to see. You know what I want? I want these fluid storage inside. I can make it. I am not making fluid storage. So guess what we're gonna do now? We're gonna make fluid storage. So we need to bring this here. This is all before I leave. This is going to come up and around this way. Or is it? Yeah. It's going to come up and around this way. We're getting close to not needing this bus anymore. So it's not a big deal that it's ugly. This guy, though, needs to do a little bit of a jog. We need a splitter, and we can't put it there, which is super annoying. We can put it here, which is no, we can't put it there because we need to move everything around. So let's go ahead and do this, and then that. That'll get these guys running. And I guess we could make this, yeah, see, we have this problem with these guys. This is going to be annoying. As ugly as this is going to be, I'm going to do it. Actually, you know what? There you go. Still ugly. Not as ugly as I thought it was going to be. So we got steel coming this way. Then this guy here can be the... This is what all I wanted to do was make this. But okay, and he just needs stone, iron, and glass. We should probably... We don't have anything on here we need. So it's just these three things. And as soon as we can make a couple of those, I could probably throw iron, glass, and no stone. We don't have any stone unturned. So won't worry about that. I'm going to pick up more belts and more... actually, I don't really need more belts. I'm going to pick up a stack of inserters just to have them, and probably more smelters. Even though you shouldn't need them, might as well get them done. And 4 of these is enough. Actually, 4 is more than enough. So I'm going to go down here and start a... there we are. I'm going to start a... couple of these. And now that I think about this, this is... Let's get this right here. And then these 2 will go here. Now this guy, we're going to put a fluid box somewhere. There we go. And we probably want the bulk of them going into here. So 1, 2... So, okay, 2 is the most. Oh, if I could put this here. If I could turn back time. Okay, let's delete this. Put this guy here. I might as well, I guess, put 2 stacks here. And then put this guy here. And I'm going to pause it. Okay. Okay, let me get myself closer to the mic. Okay, this is going back into here. This is going to go into here. And then I only have 2 of these, so I just want to... Well, this one's not going to happen yet, so yeah, I just want 2 of them here. That's it. Okay, so let's see. I don't want to use inventory items anymore on this. I don't want that. Let's see if I can actually fly. I can. Okay, so let's get ourselves into space. If we can do that. Nope, we can't. We've got fly mode. So we're missing a key ingredient of our ability to fly here, and that is a research into an upgrade into an engine. Not drone engine, drive engine, which requires Mecha Core 2, which requires red science. So we're waiting for the red science. So I can't leave the planet. So I just didn't know. But anyway, so because of that, though, we need to set up red science, and red science takes hydrogen and graphite. Hydrogen's way over there, which is a little annoying, which means I'm gonna have to for now. We have to have a lot of belts, and we got to bring it over here. Now, the graphite and the thing is going to have it over here, and then we need 2 towers of red for every tower that we're doing. So what I want to do here is, are we having a throughput problem? I think we are. Let's put this here, delete it from there, and do the same thing here, but this is going to be red science, and we'll figure out how to build it. But the red science we're going to put right here. How many of these do we have? We have none. We have none labs. Let's fix that problem. Oh, and also, let's see. Remove sorter previews is the same key I have as my warp key, which is bad. Oh, that's funny. We can remove sorter previews, but we can't bring them back. It's not a toggle. It just goes away. So I'm gonna want room to run my labs here. I could raise the steel up. That's not a big deal. Mostly I want to make sure I have a way to put 2 labs side by side. And I guess I could actually do this. And then I can run the graphene one way, and yeah. Semiconductors, those are great. So we're going to do here and here. And that's going to be our red science when the time comes. And then we don't have any of these sort of materials. I'm going to run this like that. And then we're going to run the hydrogen like that. It's a little tight, but who cares? Oh, and also another thing that I haven't taken advantage of yet is apparently belts can go diagonal now. These are things I don't know about the game. So let's go ahead and get this out of here, and let's say to here. And then tab. There's a free line of belts. That's crazy. But what I can do here is I can... it collides with this. So I want to go one more. I can run these like this, and then I don't have to cut the diagonal, which is really nice. Although, really, it's not that big of a deal. Collide with object. Look, there's a 1 power thing in the way. So I'll run it to here. And then I'll run it out of building range. I'll have to run a little bit farther. Let's let my bots do their thing here. But that's really cool. Being able to make belts diagonal. Presumably up at the poles where things get really tight, that might save belts. I'm actually going to test that in a moment, once we get this belt right. Because I'd like to have this all set up by the time we can make red science. It'd be nice to be able to just turn on red science and okay, so tab. This is so cool. I want to make a diagonal belt that goes all the way to here. Actually, all the way to here, because we're eventually going to put that other power plant in. So let's say all the way to here. The bots do their thing. And then all the way to, actually to this belt. Maybe one before it, yeah. And then that'll do it. I hate waiting for my bots. My bots are like the slowest thing ever. But there's nothing you can do about it. Early on, this is the speed they go, so there's nothing you can do. My core energy will deplete soon. Oh, well, I don't have anything in it. Let's go do that and that. Let's put this here, and then put one of these in. So now we've actually used up all the stuff that we are holding in our inventory other than the graphite. That's going to take a while to get used to, but I like it. I like that you can run belts straight now. Perfect. Beat my bots to this area. Oh, I'm out of core energy again. I forgot about that. It'll get a little bit better when I start actually burning the graphite, because I'm burning fuels that aren't very good at being fuel. This gets plus 30%. This gets plus 50%. So this is better than the raw oil, but nothing early game is as good as graphite. Yeah, that's going to take a long time to get used to. like that is a major difference between this and Factorio, that's for sure. And what I want to do here is I want to put 1 for these guys and 2 for these guys. Just to get them in. And obviously it's not going to work because there's blue sites. And then coming out, we're going to want, I think we're going to want to do this. And let's do this here. This guy's going to go up to here and then back down to here. And we're going to have a belt coming across this way. And then it's going to be ugly. Will this go under? Of course it won't. There, and now it should go under. And I guess we could bring it right at this. And really, 2 should be enough. I'm not gonna go crazy with the inserters here. Sorters, sorry, insorters. And then we're good. So I'm actually going to cancel. How long do we got on this? A minute and a half. Yeah, let's cancel this and re-queue it. Cancel this and, oops, where is it? Solar panels. They're like a super key research, but I don't care about them. And queue it up just so it happens. And then we can go into upgrades. Once we get red, the first thing we want to do is get this veins utilization going as fast as possible. And then we want to be able to do this and then be able to fly. Wherever it is. Drive engine. And then right after that we need energy circuit because the extra drive engine is really going to screw us over. And then I think that's it. Yeah, because that takes yellow. And we'll worry about what we need after that. So, now we just got however long this is going to take. Was it 2.5 minutes? So, what can we do in 2.5 minutes? We can give ourselves more graphite. I'll take 10 of those. And yeah, we are ready to go. We should probably bring more foundation with us the next time we go. Yeah, I can't think of anything else I want to do for the next 2.5 minutes. Sadly, I don't like to sit around doing nothing while we're running here. I guess I can finish my temple of. Yeah, I wish you could tab to turn off snap on these guys so I could get it right here, but I can't because it's going to be slightly off. But there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, we'll do that. And then this is my temple of recharging is what this thing is. Do we have any more of these? No, we don't. Okay, good. I don't plan on ever placing any more wind turbines. Yeah, things are looking good. We got steel, we got stone, we got everything we can make here. Just trying to fill in the last 2 minutes of time. I guess you know what I could do? I can empty my inventory because that's going to be important when the time comes. Also, I had planned always on. That's weird. Collide with other objects. What object is it colliding with? I don't know what's wrong. It's able to go here. It's not able to go here. I guess, did I not put enough space? I think I didn't put enough space in between. Okay. It won't go here either. Oh, this one needs foundation support. Well, I can fix that. Because I do want another one of these. And I was going to put splitters here, but I ended up putting them over here because... Oh, they needed gears, that's why. So... I guess I could put this over here, but then I'd have to run these belts along. Not that that's a big deal. I think what I'm going to do... Hey, red cubes. Okay, let's go fix red cubes. I wasted enough time. Oh, got a chat from Bunny Lab. She had told me offline, we know each other in real life, that my sides were too wide. I'm not sure what that means. I was having some issues with streaming. Was that on your end or on my end? Or do I need to do something to fix that? Yeah, I should actually here. Let me fix something here. I need to have chat closer to the game, or I can't see it. And I had it off to the side. You couldn't put down that test building down. Oh, because it was too wide. Yeah, well, the thing is like last yesterday, not this yesterday, but last one is I had placed these down and I left this space here intentionally for it. But yeah, you are right. It is too wide. It's one over from where it should be. And I should actually probably fix that over here. Let's go ahead and delete this guy. Is the stream okay now, by the way? Bunny Love, are you like I don't know what the problem was, but does it seem fixed now? It's fine now. Okay, cool. So restarting whatever you had to restart is fine. Apparently. Yeah, but I want 3 of these, so let's go ahead and place it. Now it works fine. Except for the fact that the way I set these things up, the power poles, will it fit in between? It will. Yeah, you know what? I'll just quote-unquote waste a power pole like that. And that'll help with a little bit more need for these things. Okay, and yeah, it looks like 2 of these sorters is enough to grab everything. Probably 1 of them is enough, but that's fine. And this guy is running on red and blue cubes, which is awesome. And we can't get any more. It kind of feels like we're building up a slow thing of those, but I don't know. And honestly, I think I'm going to cancel this research. There we go. Put it up in the front because I want a vanes utilization and I want to be able to fly. I don't really care about solar power. Don't care about solar power because this is a no solar challenge. Just so if you're wondering why I'm not using the best power in the early game, it's because I want the challenge of having to come up with other solutions. Speaking of that, how's our power doing? Power load is getting a little high because of the oil processing. Maybe I should try to fix that. Early game, I could probably burn hydrogen. I think I'm just going to do that. I think I'm going to put some power things over there. Where's my power generators? There. Let's just grab 10 of them. Or not hydrogen, I'm sorry. Oil is, I'm not using oil for anything. I'm really not using hydrogen for anything either. But what I could do here is I could, if I had thought to bring one, I didn't, so I'm not going to bother with it. Sadly, I have a reason for this to be straight now. But let's see if I can do this. Can I go up one right out of the box? I can. Delete this to make the bridge a little bit smaller. There we go. And I guess I'll just run this up this way. And what are we doing? Power, guys. Let's get it as close to this as we can, and then it's tab. No, shift and drag. 3, 4, 5. This needs foundation support, so we'll do 4. We might not be able to support more than 4. There we go. That should get us going. Where's the nearest power pole? Yeah, now we got 50% satisfaction, so we should be fine. That'll also keep the oil from backing up and causing the hydrogen to back up too, or not be created. Let's see. Once again, we're waiting. I hate prioritizing phase utilization, but it's just so important, especially now that oil goes down. And it looks like 1 lab is enough to run all of this. And the slowdown is, in fact, that we're generating red science this way, which is fine. This is the speed I want to generate red science at. I could double this, but then I'd have to double that, and I don't feel like it. That reminds me, though, I wanted to... Let's just clear that. Let's ignore the facade that I actually care about that. Let's go ahead and do this, and that's all we can do. Vertical construction, so we can build those labs higher. Because I'm going to limit myself to 1 stack of labs until I fix the early game spaghetti problem. And then I guess I do want all the rest of these things. I want more movement speed. I want more inventory capacity. I want more drones. I want more... What is this? This is more energy. Yeah, and I've already queued this up, so let's go ahead and do the drones too. Communication control, I've already got that. Energy circuit. And then my queue is full, so Sometimes the interface does not work the way I expect it to. Okay, but before then, I was clearing out my inventory. Trying to get stuff out of it so that when I do go to the other planet to get some silicon, I can bring it back. And silicon is going to be needed for processors. So I'm going to need probably one load of silicon and then one load of titanium. And I don't think titanium. Actually, no, titanium might be a thing I can research now. I can. As soon as vein utilization's done, I might slap titanium smelting into there. That way, by the time I do, I can go to the other planet. I'll be able to utilize it. But I guess we can, while we're waiting, set up processors because we're going to need them. And let's see, I don't actually, do we have the ability to make processors as a component? Circuits are here. No, we actually don't know how to make processors yet. We know how to make these things, which are completely useless except in processors. So we're going to have processors eventually. So let's go ahead and just wait for this. This is going to be done in what, 13 seconds. And then we're going to want technologies. We're going to want titanium smelting, which is the very next research we're going to do. And then sadly I can't queue up processors after it. Or consumption, yeah. And then, yeah, processors is actually blue only, so we could have actually queued it up already, but oops, I forgot about that. Is there anything I can get rid of? Mechanical frame, inventory capacity. No, sadly, that's what I want. I want it in this order because titanium smelting is more important. But yeah, so as soon as we get that, we're good. I guess I could conceptualize where my what am I prioritizing? Prioritizing in research. What am I prioritizing? This one here. This mecha core. Actually, did I miss the other one? I think I did. Yeah, because mecha core gives me more energy, but it also is a requirement for other things. And I'm glad you asked that because I want to do drive engine. So I do need to actually drop titanium smelting so I can add drive engine because it has to be next in the queue. This allows me to fly into space, and I need to go into space to get to another planet because I don't have the resources on this planet that I need. So let me unqueue these and queue them back up. This is how you reorder your queue. I need mechanical frame, so then inventory capacity, let's unqueue this and requeue it. Communication control, take that off. Energy circuit, take that off. And then now I have the ability to go to another planet as fast as possible. No, I can take this off and queue it back up at the back. So now I can do it as fast as possible. This takes 100 each, this takes 200 each, so we probably have 2 minutes before this happens. Okay, so let's start conceptualizing how I'm going to do processors. Processors take these things. They take one or two of these and one or two of these. I don't remember what the exact order is, but we're going to need copper and silicon and iron for this research. And I don't remember the exact ratios, but we need all three of them there. So we're going to have to, wherever I put silicon is going to be somewhere, obviously. And then we've got the copper here and the iron here to make them. So it seems reasonable to bring the silicon in here and just make processors right here. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of these wind turbines that I don't really care about too much, but I built them, so I might as well keep using them for power. So let's go and put them here. And I think, can I click and drag these? I can, but I don't actually want to. Well, I guess I can do these two and then one over here. Back to me? Okay. And let's go ahead and fill in this ocean here. Let's go ahead and change the color. Let's see what like black looks like. How do you change the custom? Oh, there we go. Let's see what black concrete looks like. So that's not exactly, I wouldn't call that black. It's more darker. But you can like draw now. Ooh, fancy. Okay. So we got the mecha core, so as soon as we get this, we're good. So let's go ahead and we're probably just gonna have a box here. A stack of them, probably. It actually fits very nicely right here. And then we'll run a belt like this, and then across. And then this will be my silicon. And boom. Okay. And then, you know what? I'm gonna lay foundation here too. And I should just accept that I want more splitters. Where did I put them? There they are. I'm not making any. Oops. What am I not putting in here? I'm not putting gears in here. Oh, I built the gear thing and I never directed it in there. This is how often I use splitters. I have gotten through the entire game so far with the single splitter that I got at the beginning for unlocking the technology for that. Okay, so let's actually use a splitter here. Wherever it is, there it is. And there's a mod that allows you to place splitters over the belts already. And I don't have it installed yet. Yeah, I hate splitters in this game. This is why I don't use them. There we go. So now we have all three of these belts together, and then we can make processors over here when the time comes. Okay, and obviously I can't make them yet, so I don't want to really put a lot of work into it, but it's gonna be. You need like silicon and copper on one side, and copper and iron on the other side. And then one makes circuits, and one makes... And we can actually just run the circuits, really. But there's a nice ratio of them. One makes circuits, and one makes those microcrystalline components, and then you put those together to make the processor. And I don't remember the exact ratio, but if I recall correctly, it's 6 of them. And I might have to spread it out to get the inserters running between the 2 of them. Nope, I do not. Okay, so a cell like this should do it, and I should be able to put one power pole right there, and then power the whole thing. But I'll worry about that once I get back. It's just, this is the box I'm going to put silicon in when I do get back. And we are very close. We are 28 seconds from being able to fly, which is nice. I mean, I can fly, but I can't... Oh, we are no longer making enough hydrogen. Well, that's a nice thing to know. Let's get more of these... oil processors and get them going. We should be able to run a pretty big belt of these. And then also probably place more of these. Drive engine, level 2. Let's go ahead and start this thing over, because we want to put it basically here. Click and drag. We want this. Yeah. And then we want to delete this guy. We're going to need more belts. Oh, yeah. There we go. And might as well put this belt in. Four belts. Come on. And let's go ahead and put these ones in too. But I can't. I need to hit tab. No, this thing. There we go. Take away the sorters because I need different sorters. We need. This is going to be an output. And then we're going to have this be the input, and this be the output of these. That's the way these guys work. And then click and drag 4 of them. Power and power. And then now we need to get these guys into their own one of these, except for there isn't one. Oh, I did a bad thing. These. I mixed my belt lines. Okay, this needs to be oil output, and this needs to be an input, and this needs to be a hydrogen output. There we go. And then now I gotta clean my lines off a little bit. Yeah, these ones are fine, because they'll just burn the whatever I put in there, so that's not a big deal. I'll have to check when I get home that... Grab these off. And actually, you know what? Yeah, it could still have sent hydrogen out to the other end, so we'll deal with that later. Okay, let's go ahead and do this guy. Right in. How many more of these do I have? 3. So we'll do 1, 2, and 3. Make it so our bots don't have to work as hard. Get these things built, and then we will head off to the other planet. And yeah, now we're not having enough. Did I do it wrong again? I did it wrong. Okay, let's do this again. This is oil going out. This is crude coming in, and this is hydrogen going out. Now we should whittle away these, and these, and these. There we go. But we only have enough oil coming out here. Oh, but he's got, that's funny, he's actually has his sorter set up. How do you clear this? Oh, no. He had his sorter set up to find this is the worst way to do it, because like, making my bots work extra hard, but it's easier for me. That's what robots are for, right? Okay, so now I'm actually making things like this. But it looks like we can only support about 1/3 of our production here with this single oil seep. So I think I'm going to take a little bit of extra time here to tap 3 more of these oil seeps up here. Which, sadly, they're pretty far away. But anything worth doing is worth doing too much. So let's go ahead and do these guys. And this will actually test our non-snap things. Let's go and do that and that. Bring this out to here. Bring this out to here. And then tab? Yeah. Tab can snap this directly to here. That's so cool. I don't think I'll ever not be impressed with that. And then we can just run it like this. Out of building range. But in building range. We want it to go basically right to here. Yeah. So there's that. So now I'm gonna let this thing run. I know I said I would go Interplanetary about 10 minutes ago. But hey, this is the way it works. Oh, and these guys need power. Also need power poles with me when can I get these guys together? I can. And then, where's my main base? My main base is like over there. But this is actually probably the shortest line. It's gonna take a long time to get used to the diagonal belts. I'm still not used to them, even though I've been using them now for a while in this game. Let's go and place this guy here, and then we need 1 more of these guys. Like, doesn't really matter. Just put it right there. Poor little bots are so overworked. Let's get power going first, so we can start getting any oil coming. Refill on this stuff. I shouldn't be using the crude oil and stuff as a fuel right now, but I am. And then this guy here definitely needs to something needs to be done. I should have oil coming. For now, I think I'm just going to... What am I going to do? Oh, I had set these up. Well, that's what I'm going to do. It's annoying that this is off here. Oops. I'm going to do that. And then... can I get this? No, of course I can't. Because I didn't make this a full thing, this is annoying. I made bad choices. What am I gonna do? I really can't connect him to here. Endpoint must be horizontal. Yeah. And here is too close to the thing. Well, that's annoying. You know what? I'm just gonna fill this up. I'm not gonna care. Where's this? Okay, let's just dump this in here. And hydrogen. Here, and then crude oil. Let's just get crude oil from these guys. And is crude oil coming down this belt now? It is, and it's making it all the way down, and it's filling this up, which is nice. So now we should have these guys running basically all the way down to the end, which sure they are. So we've got more hydrogen coming down the line, and we're going to be able to continue to do this. So okay, let's get some more power poles, and then let's head off Interplanetary. Intergalactic, planetary. Let's see. I don't need. Might as well. Let's take 10 of these and 10 of these, and let's see. Grab some more belts. Let's just grab this many. We're definitely gonna need. We don't need more boxes. We don't need more of these. We don't need more of these. We don't need more of these, and I think we're good. Oh, I have one more of these. I'll just plop it down here for now. Because a lot of the stuff that I've got in my inventory that I don't need, I'm going to leave on that other planet. Because I want to come back with as much silicon as I can. So let's go ahead and go. Let's get into space here, if I can. And I don't have cruise assist installed, apparently. Which is sad, but I think I remember how to fly to another planet. Especially one that's so close. Post-Varta. Post-Varta 4. That's a cool name. A cool looking planet too. Let's see. Well, I got 2 silicon veins right here. And it's only now that I realize I don't have any way to generate power. We do have coal right here. So I can go home. I can go home and get, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Let's, plop these down. Do this. We're going to need, some power plants, and we're going to need, actually, that's really it, just power plants. So, yeah, let's go back home. I am not used to this whole flying thing. Oh, I don't have any power. That's the problem. Is it letting me off the planet? Yeah, I'm off the planet now at least. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get home eventually. I didn't realize how much water is on that side of my planet. Post-Varta 3 there. I'm glad I didn't have to start over there. That would have really sucked. And I'm kind of going sideways because we're sort of orbiting this gas giant here. If I try to go straight at my moon, it will I'll pass it on the on the right. Okay, so where is my factory? There's my factory. We got more vertical construction, which is nice. Where? Or did I see trees and think they were my factory? I think I saw trees and thought they were my factory. Well, that sucks. You can see them on the map here. I'm basically 90 degrees off on the side, and it's I'm as far away as I can be basically from my factory. Because this is the oil outpost I just made. It is farther than everything else. And that means my factory is... Yeah, my actual factory is over here. It's so slow. But I am burning the best fuel I have available to me right now. So this is the best I can do. Yeah, we need power plants. That's really all we need. So 10 of those should be fine. Speaking of power plants, just to be sure, yeah, we're doing fine on power. And I need to go to my temple of recharging here. Which, while I'm recharging, I can... oh, wait. I need foundation to do that. I can't... Yeah, I can't reach the foundation from here, so I'm not going to bother. I'm going to put a nice floor around this thing. I'll probably do it after I've torn up some stuff around here. But yeah, it's nice to stand at my temple, get recharged. And now back to the surface. I have to remember I don't have all the massive power that I'm used to having. Let's see, the other planet's over here. So I have to keep it a little light as I fly to other places. Like, don't use up all your power just accelerating for no reason. Okay, that's kind of a cool looking crater right there. Where is my... I'm going to get into orbit here. Let me find my box. It was near some silicon veins, near the pole. Silicon and the coal vein. This feels right. But I don't see my box. Is that my box there on the horizon? There it is. There's my box. Okay. Treat interstellar travel like using RCS in case we... What, I should not use it at all? I don't... I don't understand. Welcome to the stream, Wizizisk? Sizijig? No small movements. Yeah. I usually have Cruise Assist installed. I think either it didn't work or I thought it might not work. Or something, I don't know, but normally I have that installed, but I just didn't install it for the restart here. I think I'm going to run these power plants this way, merely to use up this foundation here, or pick up this soil, I should say. Collide with other objects. Oh, that's funny. The click and drag, stock click and drag in the game, puts these things too close together. Let me go ahead and expand the interval, I guess. Oh, that's weird. Plus. There we go. The stock click and drag failed to correctly click and drag, whereas in multi-build it worked fine. It was updated. The click and drag was updated yesterday. Well, I mean, I'm running on Steam, so this is the current version of the game. Oh, you mean the mod Cruise Assist was updated yesterday. Yeah, I definitely am going to install it probably as soon as we're done here, because it is one of my favorites. Especially when I'm recording. It's so easy to get distracted when you're talking about something and fly right past your planet or whatever. Let's see. Definitely, this is like way overkill for this planet. This guy's going to be in the way. I'll just turn him around this way. Can I get all of these? There. Oh, wait, let's do this. Tab. God, I love it. And then you... Can you connect here? No. Oh, that's cute. Did I just ruin the ability to... No, it still works. Okay. Let's run this through here. to get some fuel in these guys. Just one of them needs fuel, and the rest, and then everything else will happen. Oh, you use R2 mod manager? Yeah, I'm old school. I just install the mods manually. I download them from Thunderstore and just install them. I've never been. I like KSP. I almost never used CCAN. I started using it like right at the end of playing it. Like the last series I did on YouTube. I used CCAN to install the mods, but that was a big divergence from normal for me. Okay, so we got power now. And we got these two silicon veins. I'm only going to auto tap it because there's really no reason not to. Let's go ahead and place this power pole right here just to get the foundation for it. And let's do 4 miners. Just make sure they each have at least 6. There we go. And yeah, you're not going to be able to get 6 on it. There we go. Now we're going to do 2. Where is it? I think that'll cover the whole thing. And it does. Sweet. Inventory capacity, level 2. That's always nice to have. Let's see. So we can... I've actually forgotten the smelting recipe for silicon. I think it's 2 to 1, isn't it? Silicon is... Yeah, 2 ore go into 1 thing. So yeah, so what I want to do is I want to do 2 lines here. And I probably want to go like that. And then I want to run 1 belt across here. 1 belt across here. And then get this guy here. 1 belt across here. Probably should have brought more inserters. Sorters. I can probably power this. Yeah, no problem with this right here. Actually, I wonder. No, that won't work. That'll miss on one side or the other. So it's gonna take 2 of these no matter what I do. Just to save on resources. And you guys didn't get enough distance on you. Oops. There we go. And then, I sort of planned this bad, but oh well. There and there. I'm still getting used to this whole assembly line thing. Oh, I hate that. Just connect. Okay, now these guys, yeah, I planned this poorly because these guys are way over here, but you know what? I've got the belts. Okay, let's go up and then tab. And then run them over here. Oh, that's interesting. What does that do? I feel like I'm going to crash the game if I do this. I don't even know what I just did here, but it works. I found a bug. Let's go ahead and not do that. Not that it's helping me at all, but it's definitely something I don't want to do. Let's see, tab, up. Let's just go to here, and then there we go. Now we're not abusing a bug in the code. Okay, now these guys need to come over here and go into a box. Oops. Multiple boxes, I should say. Oh, and I'm out of boxes. Let's just do... You know what? This is overkill. Let's just do 2 stacks of 3. If I ever need more than that, I'll be shocked. And throw all the silicon in there, and then let's get the silicon out of our inventory. And, oh, look at that. We're 1 power pole shy of correct. Let's put it right there. Who cares? Okay, and how are we... yeah, see, we have way more power than we need. So, now, we're making silicon. I don't need these boxes anymore. And we're able to make titanium, right? I already researched that. No, I'm not able to make titanium. I failed to put titanium back in my thing. Let's see, we got... This is... drones. This is... My thing has more power, which obviously I need because I keep running out of power. More move speed. It's definitely not bad, but I think I want titanium first. So let's go ahead and do titanium smelting. And then we'll go back and do these things where we move faster and even faster, probably. Can't do that. Drone engine should be bigger, and then I think that's all I really care about right now. More vertical construction never hurts. Okay. So we'll let this run. Let's go back to our home world. Might as well take as much silicon as we can do. Carry. Which isn't that much because our inventory has a bunch in it, but we really don't have as much anyway. I just don't want to stand here and wait for the silicon. So yeah, let's go back home. And where is home? Oh, home is right there. Look at that. That's our remote oil. Here's our action. Okay, and oh, I forgot to take off. I had clogged up the line with oil, so these guys actually weren't running, which is a little annoying, but there's not much you can do about it. And I didn't pick up any hydrogen apparently. That's fine. Okay, but let's go and throw the silicon in our silicon box. And wow, 3 sorters aren't enough. That's hilarious. But that's fine. 1 more construction zone. Definitely going to be nice. We can't make processors yet either, so I'm kind of stuck. But all I wanted to do here is make sure I have enough miners. Make sure I have enough miners. 4 is not enough, so let's go ahead and pick up some more miners. Some more power supplies. Which we have 25. That's like probably 15 more than we need. Let's go ahead and put these back in here. Oh, we can't put them in. That's hilarious. I guess we're taking them with us. And more power poles probably. More smelters, I would assume. We have 14. We kind of want 12. So really that's enough. We got plenty of belts. We got miners. We got smelters. Boxes. That's the other thing. More boxes. And power plants. So we should be good now. We can go to the other world that's far away. One that isn't just a moon of our thing, which is Post Varda 1. Let's go ahead and head there. Almost out of fuel. Looks like this one's a lava world. This is where cruise assist would come in handy because my cat wants out of the room. I've got 0.2 AU. Hold on a second. And here we are. Okay, look at that. I got back just in time. Okay, I want titanium. Whoa, I am orbiting really fast. I don't want to land yet. Oops, come on. And now I'm out of power. The old classic. The old classic. You try to be cool and you end up screwing it up. Slow down a little bit, turn a little bit. That's hilarious. This is where cruise assist would come in handy. Okay, there we go. I'm going to use a lot of my power to slow down because I want to get into orbit. Yeah, put graphite. You mean the 4 stacks of graphite I have in my fuel chamber right now? Yeah, okay, so I want coal. There's 7 coal veins right there. So we're going to land right here. There we go. And let's go ahead and plop this down. So 7 coal veins. So we can cover these with a single miner here on each. Come on, let me do that one. It's right there. There we go. And then power plants. Where's our titanium? Our titanium's over there. Is that the closest titanium? That looks like it is. This one actually might be closer. Let's look. Yeah, this one's closer, so we'll go this way with our power plants. Maybe we'll go at it like this. And again, this is going to be overkill, but 5 by 5. Tab to go diagonal, why not? And there. Put a power pole right there to get those guys going. And let's throw some graphite at the first one. I hate that you can't place these things until you got the sorters down. Or the belts down for the sorters. There we go. What's this guy need? Foundation support. Okay. Let me drop a foundation down there just to cover him. Okay. Now, the titanium's right here. So we should be able to just plop one of these things down, right? Doesn't really matter. Let's get it out of the way of the vein. And we want to, just like silicon, we want to... The one thing I remember, I didn't remember if silicon was 2-to-1, but I do remember that silicon and titanium are the same. So we want 4 miners, each covering at least 6 veins. Which is there. 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 And... there. And then I'm not even going to pretend to try to get a power pole on each one. A power pole that covers all 4, I should say. I'm really digging this diagonal belt thing. Almost works. Okay, so that guy's going to go off this way. These guys are going to go like this. Let's see. Okay, you're going to go right to here. You're going to go across here, which is going to kill this belt, which is always the most annoying thing in the world. There we go. And then we're going to run you like this, and you like that. And then we need to set up the smelters. Come on, smelters. Where are you? There you go. Energy Energy circuit, don't care. Why are we doing this when we can go diagonal? Yeah, that's fine. And a belt here. It's weird that it remembers. It's just like it just feels wrong. Okay. You go in. Oh. Not for the life of me incorrectly. You go out there. This guy. Set this guy up to do. Oh, we can't do titanium yet. That's hilarious. Well, let's set up the rest of the infrastructure here. So these will have to come out to here. These will come out farther. We're going to put some boxes here and here. And this one I am going to do a decent number of boxes because we're going to need more titanium than anything else. So we want a power pole here, here, and here. I'm going to replace them when we can actually make titanium. But let's go ahead and come on. There we go. One inserter on each one should grab all the titanium off the belt. And sadly, now it's sit and wait for titanium to be done because I'm ahead of time. But I guess I can recharge my guy on this charging station here while we're waiting. And what do we got? A minute and a half. Yeah, we'll just sit. We'll chill out. How does putting graphite in your fuel? Oh, how does putting graphite in your fuel chamber help? Bunny Love asks. It's all about fuel efficiency with your mech. If you look at the different fuel types that I have available, which I really only have coal and graphite right now, but there's other ones like oil and crude oil and hydrogen and things like that that you can burn. But down there you see the fuel chamber generation, the second from the bottom line there says 0%. That means you get 0% extra power out of it if you burn it in your fuel chamber. Graphite though has 50% extra fuel chamber generation, which means that it's better. Obviously, you get instead of the 6.75 megajoules, you get whatever that is plus 50%, 3 point something extra. So it's like you get about 10. And whereas coal, for every piece of coal, you only get the 2.7. So it's actually better to burn graphite than coal in your fuel chamber, and it also generates faster in your thing. You get your power back faster. So that's why it's better to have graphite. That's why I try to always keep my fuel chamber full of graphite, unless I have things like this thing of coal here just sitting here. I try to use it up, burn it up, and then replace it with graphite later. That's why I do that. You are welcome. To teach is to learn, they say. It confirms that I know what I'm talking about. If I have to explain it to you, then it's nice for me to know it. And I much prefer knowing it than not knowing it. No, it doesn't work. Yeah, so here I could hit. This is inconvenient because it's like plus and minus. I can hit plus right here. No. How does this work? Expand interval with plus. Yeah, so I did that. Plus to expand the interval, but then the interval. Oh, and it just works for that one, so I could just do that. That's clunky at best. Maybe there's a way to make it better, but for me, it's easier to just do the click and drag thing. This is all obviously learning things, and I just realized I did this early. It doesn't help to set these things up and do all the automation of placing things if you haven't placed the thing first. And then now when I place these guys, they'll have the recipe on them. There we go. So now we're making titanium, and I'm not going to sit around and wait for this titanium to finish making. It is very convenient that this solar system, the two planets, are there isn't an outer planet. Like I'm not on the inner planet and then have to go way out to an outer planet. These planets are always moderately close to each other, which is kind of nice. Makes getting forward and back fairly easy. And yeah, we're loading titanium up into every box chain, but we're not backing up on titanium, which is my goal. And we're also utilizing every single furnace here. Every furnace is getting just as much titanium as it needs to run, which is perfect. So, let's go home. There is home. Right there. Okay, let's get ourselves aimed at it and just cruise along. So, let's see. While we're going here, this is where cruise assist is nice because I can be sitting here looking at technologies and getting going. So our goal here, by the way, is this logistics system. Planetary logistics system and then the interstellar logistics system. That's what I'm rushing. Everything up until this point has been temporary just to get to this point. So this is why I want processors and why I want these purple boxes, whatever they're called. So let's look at getting processors. We can just research them. So let's just do that. And then the next thing we're going to want is the boxes, which are here. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's hydrogen fuel rods. The particle trap is here. So let's go ahead and just do this thing and this thing. And then we can get the planetary logistics system, which is, we can't even queue it up. And, oh, we're getting close to passing our planet. Let's see where our factory is. I'm going fast. Okay, let's just crash. Okay, so it's over here. We're not too far from it. Let's see. We are definitely... We can tap more oil. Or could we? No, this is the best we can do with one belt, is this number of oil things. I'm going to leave these here, just because it doesn't matter. But this is the most oil I can process right now is 12 of these things, which makes sense because they take 2 seconds. So, and this is a 6-second belt. My mech moves faster, which is nice. I don't really notice it because it's all slower than the speed that the speed that I'm used to going in my other games. But you know, any amount is fine. Also, this has been bugging me. Let's go ahead and place that. Okay, how's our energy here? Energy's fine. But we've got a couple things here, and then we're going to have this processor available. Still waiting on it, which is kind of sad. I could fast track it because it is the next thing I want to do. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's actually drop these off, and then we're going to drop this off, requeue it at the end, drop this off, requeue it at the end, drop this off, and yeah, I might as well requeue it at the end. And then now we can go back to technologies, and we want not hydrogen fuel rods, although those would be nice. Magnetic particle traps, and then go up here and get planetary logistics. Oh, they requires thruster. Jeez, everything requires something. Oh, and look at that, hydrogen fuel rods. So I guess we are going to be doing hydrogen fuel rods eventually, once we so we can get thrusters, so we can do the planetary logistics station. Whew. Okay, let's go ahead and look at this thing. This thing takes 2 of each. That's easy, in 3 seconds. So 2 circuits and 2 of those other circuits things. Circuits, which we have right here, make 1 every 2 seconds. This is going to be hard to do because I can't see all the recipes easily. And I want to do the math in my head. 1 circuit every 2 seconds. Oh, geez, yeah. We love math, and I proved in my Factorio series that I cannot do the math in my head while talking in the air. So I'm going to cheat. And while we're waiting for circuits to come, processors to come up, I'm going to bring up a web page. Oops, that's my chat. I'm going to go to the Dyson Sphere thing. I'm not going to look up how much for a belt, etc., but I am going to look up the ratios really quickly in Factorio Lab. For Dyson Sphere Program to make processors to make 1 item per minute, I guess. We need, or actually we want 1 factory really. 1 factory of processors is a third. So actually I think we want 3 factories of processors. Yeah, 3 factories of processors takes 1 factory of circuits and 4 factories of the microcrystalline components. So it's 4 to 3. I'm sorry, 4 to 1 to 3. So that's what it is. It's 8, not. It's like this: 4 to 1 to 3. So we need 8 total assemblers. And how did I set this up now? I'm trying to remember here. Because I was clever about it. And I don't remember what it is. It's, these were microcrystalline components. Oh, maybe I didn't do it this way. Let me think. I could load up my old save and look. Actually, is that different than it used to be? Maybe it's different than it used to be, and that's why it's screwing me up. Because if I just make processors across the line... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to cheat. Well, cheat is a strong word. I'm going to not make circuits. That'll also make this easier. I can get rid of this abomination of a belt thing. We're going to do this, and then I'm going to split circuits off from here and bring it over here. So let's do that. Which probably means I'm going to overtax my circuits, but as I have said many times, this is all temporary. So let's put a splitter here. And we're never going to be able to get it in this tiny little space here, are we? So we'll run circuits on the other side. It'll also keep the belts closer. Keep your friends close and your belts closer. But that is 4 to 3, so that's actually pretty easy because we can just do every other. So we can do microcrystalline components here, and then this will be a processor, and then we'll do another microcrystalline component, etc., etc. So let's bring these belts across. The microcrystalline components take silicon and copper, and the assembler takes power. Let's put the power here. And then when the time comes, these guys are going to take microcrystalline components and these circuits. And then this guy here can go into him. And then we're going to do another processor. We're going to lay some foundation. Microcrystalline component, processor, and then one last microcrystalline component on the outside. And then that'll do it. When we get processors in 7 minutes, oh, word, my word. That was more time than I was expecting it to take. But then we're going to have an output belt here. And I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with these things. They're destined to go into a... oops, not here. 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 Oh wait, not here. There we go. Yeah. And I don't know why that sorter is all weird. Probably because I didn't have the belt down yet when I put it. And what's wrong with you guys? Why aren't you generating... Oh, you don't have this. You didn't get this because that wasn't there. Okay, copper and silicon, and get copper into you. I'll finally get this copper out of my inventory. Almost. Okay, so processors are done. Why is everything taking so long? Oh, you know what? We can stack things higher now. So that'll help a bit. Lack of item. Okay, I need more labs. Where am I making labs? Somewhere. They need glass, so they're going to be over here somewhere. There they are. That'll let me build faster. Vertical construction, I love it. It's That's awesome. We have plenty of blue. We're not saving any. Oh, we are saving some reds. So we are making science faster than we're researching it. So maybe we do need 2 of these. I just don't want to because I don't really have the room for it. It's a bad reason, but hey, that's my reason, and that's the way it works. How's our time doing? It's better. Although we probably spent 4 minutes building all this stuff. So we could go get some titanium or some silicon. How's our? I mean, we're not making anything with the silicon, so we're not actually using it very much here. Throw that away. Throw that to these 2 guys, and now we're done. Oh, actually, I have some titanium ore on me, which is amazing. I guess I could smelt it just on site here. So it's out of my inventory. And let's see, I've got steel on me. You don't take steel. You take steel. There we go. Magnets. Get rid of those. Electromagnets. We can probably just throw them all in here. And have we made enough of these to get rid of these gears? We have. Okay, that's much better. Now we're clearing our inventory. I feel so much better when our inventory is clear. Circuits. Put them in here. That's looking better. Okay. How long? Minute and a half. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Time to drink some coffee. Sadly, I don't actually have anything else to do. Because I was expecting to have processors ready by now to make them, and as soon as I do make them, then I'm going to want to start making these. So you know what? Let's go ahead and cancel these things and re-enqueue them. Might as well. So we can get these things as fast as possible. And then, let's see, then thruster, right? We wanted thruster. Thruster. Where's thruster? There it is. We can queue that up, and then do we have the ability to queue this up after it? This one here. Queue is full, so no, that's it. Can we not do something? Drone engine. I think we can get rid of drone engine and instead put planetary logistics after, which is just so important to do. So important. We've almost got processors ready, so let's go ahead and head up here for that glorious moment in 13 seconds when we can finally start making processors, and then immediately go in to start making these drone engine things. The magnetic levitation technology for whatever these are called. Electromagnetic turbines and then particle traps. Okay, processors, yay. Let's just plop this in here. And then copy, paste, and that's it. Now we're making a ridiculously low number, but that's all that matters, is that we're making them. I don't actually care what that low number is. I care that we're making processors. I think I'm going to put them in a box, too. Never hurts to have a box of stuff. Never hurts to have inserters when you need them. Sorters. Of course he doesn't have power. Why would he have power? Will this guy have power? No. So, fine. You win, game. Here's another power pole. And he is pulling them in faster than everybody's making them, so that's good. We're not making enough blue things. What is the holdup here? We don't have chips. So we definitely need these, and let's do this so it's a better connection. That'll get circuits in there twice as fast. Yeah, because I don't know yet, but I'm pretty sure we'll be able to do that. That implies possibly that we should do that over here, although we already have. We've already doubled the amount of the faraway item over here. And the reason I'm not doing the better sorters and the better belts and everything yet is because I don't want to bother with those until I have my more finalized mall set up. So with the planetary logistics and stuff, just so I don't have to worry about belt spaghetti. So these guys, we're gonna have to make these guys. They take motors and they take magnet things, whatever they're called, electromagnets. So we can actually set these guys up over here. And I think my little mall area is basically done except the interplanetary logistics stuff. So while I'm waiting here, I can actually set up my motors and stuff. Let's see. Motors take... Okay, we're going to have to make gears locally. So basically iron and electromagnets. And then these turbine things that we're making take gears and electromagnets. So basically it's electromagnets and iron is all the ingredients of these things. So I'll have to go to the website and find out what the ratios of those are. So I don't have to do the math in my head and embarrass myself. So let's check motors. Based on just having iron, if we want one factory of motors takes half a factory of gears. So let's say 2 motors then. Or yeah, 2 factories of motors takes 1 factory of gears, and that's it. Then the rest we don't really need to care about. So that's pretty easy. Oh, but then we don't want motors. We want electromagnetic turbines, which I think we can actually go down to 1 factory of those. Yeah, so there you go. It's 1 factory of gears, 1 factory of turbines, and 2 factories of motors. So I should be able to do something like, let's get these guys here. I should be able to do something like 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, we've got it. Now I can, very conveniently, it just came up here. So I should be able to do something like this. Have these 2 here. Have motors here. And gears here. Although motors need gears too. Actually, motors are the only thing that need gears. And these turbines need the motors. Let's see, how can we get these together in a square? I don't think we can. Yeah, I don't think we can. So I think we have to put the turbines here and the gears here. And just accept the fact that it's bad. Oh, I'm sorry. We need 2 motors. I had it wrong. We actually want the motors here and... What if we do here and here, and then the turbines here? That's the right ratio. Is it ugly? Yes. But am I going to do it anyway? Yes. So, these guys just need the magnets. These guys need the magnets as well. So we should run the magnets like this. And then the iron like this. And these guys need iron, gears, and magnets. These guys need iron. Yeah, that'll work. It's ugly, but it'll work. Do I need more sorters? Yes, I do. I only pulled out of the machine, not out of the box. And I could probably pick up some belts, too. And while I'm here, let's pick up these. So, I want to do these separate from everything else. Although, really, like I said, the mall's basically done here. Here's why I would love to have multi-build to get a blueprint of that. But it's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and foundation this down here. Fill in the blanks. So I can build here fairly easily. Okay, so I want... I think I'm just going to stop these lines. From now on, anything I bring over here, I'm going to bring over specifically to do that, to do what I'm doing. So, we'll bring these out and bring them up to, we'll say here, and then across. And then iron We'll figure it out. Okay, so we want this guy here, this guy here, and then actually here. This is close to this as possible, and then another one of these here. These guys also need an output belt, I just realized. There's really no convenient way to do an output belt, but I'll worry about it in a minute. We got iron coming across here. Let's raise this up so we can get under it. And where's iron? Is this iron? This is iron. So, these guys need... How much iron do they need? They need 1 a second. So it's probably 2 of these arms because they're so far away. I think he's only going to need 1. And then we're going to run arms into these guys. These guys are going to go into here. How many electromagnets do they need? They need 1 every 2 seconds. So really 1 sorter should be fine, even though it's that long distance. We'll double check our thing here. And then that should do it. And then he should be able to output to this belt here. Ah. I hate misclicks. There we go. And then if we plop a power pole right in the center, that'll power everything. And we're making... Oh, it should probably get these in here. Let's make sure that he's getting iron as fast as he needs. I'm going to take the iron out. 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so he's getting iron faster than he needs it. He's getting gears faster than he needs it. Gears are getting iron faster than they need it. He is getting gears exactly as fast as he needs, which you would expect. And he is getting motors exactly as fast as he needs, which you would expect. And he's outputting every time he gets one. So we are now making these at a speed. Okay, these magnetic particle traps, which we already know how to make, which is convenient. Do we really? They're not a building, yeah. Apparently I somehow stopped researching them, which is annoying. So let's go back into technology. Yeah, I never actually queued it up. So let's queue it up. Let's actually drop, re-add, drop, re-add. And then now we've got, I mean, we do need thrusters, so I guess it's okay. It's weird that we need the hydrogen fuel rod for thrusters when they're not an ingredient of it at all or anything like that, but we just need it. This magnetic particle trap, though, is going to take those electromagnetic turbines we got and graphite, which we are not making yet. So we're going to have to make graphite. And guess what? I don't even know how to make graphite yet. So let's go ahead and queue that up. And then I guess we can cancel that. And that and that. And even thrusters. Yeah, I just want graphite as fast as possible. This. Yeah, you know what? Bye-bye hydrogen fuel rod. We're going to do this so we can do the magnetic particle trap. Then we're going to do thrusters. Which... Oh, hydrogen fuel rods, then thrusters. Then finally planetary logistics. Because we know how to do everything else. Because we're learning the magnetic particle traps. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, so graphite. I don't know how to make graphite offhand. I know it's graphene. And sulfuric acid. Yay. At least we have a use for oil now. Do we have... Yeah, we have the recipe for sulfuric acid. We need oil, we need stone, and we need water. So I guess we can start working on that. How long have I been recording? What time is it? I've been playing for almost 2 hours now. An hour and 40 minutes. This is starting to feel like a decent place to stop. But I'm going to rally on regardless here. Are we backed up yet? I think we are. This guy is still... These guys are still filling up on hydrogen. This guy's overfilling on hydrogen, which... Or, on hydrogen... oil, which I'm not a big fan of. But... We'll just deal with it. He's probably going to be the one to make Graphite. Is there stone around here somewhere? There is not. Let's go into map mode here. Stone. Highlight all the stone veins. There are literally none in the area, which is really annoying. I wish that was stone. There's stone up here, which is inconvenient. There's stone over here, which I'm tapping. I don't really want to bring the oil all the way up here. I don't really want to bring the stone all the way down there, but I don't see a big choice. There's this stone here, which is slightly less inconvenient because I don't have to go around things. But where's the closest one to this? Right here. No, there isn't one. It's both of these. I think this one is actually slightly more convenient. So let's go and tap this stone vein. No time like the present. Oh, I forgot that I'm not watching chat. Okay. Nobody chatted, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see. I've sort of boxed myself in a little bit. Which you expect. But let's go ahead and get rid of this. You know what? Let's do. You know what I want to do, right? Let's go up one. Let's go up one more. Hit tab. Let's actually go up 3. Yeah, I should be able to work with that. Because I think 3 lets you put a miner underneath the belt. Okay, foundation. A little more room here to place our miners. That should be fine, but why not? Why not go a little bit further? Okay, we're gonna need probably a belt of stone. So let's just make sure we got that. Okay, so that'll be a belt of stone, and then it just needs to go around the side of this thing. Which, that'll do. It's going to be annoying to make, because I have to hover a lot. Or my drones are going to have to go crazy. Alright, hey, we know how to make graphite now. I wish your drones didn't have to go up as far as they go down in order to place things. But that's just the way the game works. Okay. Let's see. We're going to be putting this stuff over here, so it's still quite a ways. Let's go around this coal vein, give it a fairly wide berth, just because we might end up tapping it. And we don't have any water pumps in our inventory, probably. Yeah, we don't. So let's go ahead and pick up some while we're moderately close to our base here. Let's delete all this where we're planning those motors. Water pumps. We'll just grab 10 of them. Why not? Oh, get back. And let's straighten off this shore a little bit. Maybe up one more. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then we're going to place water pumps along it. Need a liquid source. Oh, it's got to be this way. And I can go all the way across like this. So let's click and drag all 10 of these. Oh, it looks like I can't quite do all 10. But you know what? That's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 is close enough to 10 for our purposes here. And I guess we'll bring it this way. I don't know what the best way to do it is. Let's get these all built. We're obviously going to need to power them. And then this plus the stone that we're getting plus the oil that we're bringing over here will be enough to make sulfuric acid in chemical plants, which I, guess what, am not making anywhere. So you know what, I think I could use a break. I think I'm gonna take the rest of the night off. I've done pretty well though. I'm through red science. I haven't even been playing for 4 straight solid hours. I've got red science basically in the bag. I'm almost at the cusp here of logistics stations. We're making sulfuric acid so we can make these magnetic particle traps, and then we have all the ingredients to make the logistics stations that we're researching right now. So we're right there. We are close, my friends, to having every ingredient we need in order to stop all this crazy belt spaghetti, which I really am enjoying. I'm liking these old belts. It's really cool. I'm glad they added this. I didn't even know about it until somebody mentioned it on Reddit or Discord or wherever, and like I didn't see it in the notes, whatever you call it, in the what is it called? Patch notes for the game. So it's kind of cool to see these things that you didn't know about. It's like, reminds me of old school when you would talk to your friends about a game in the schoolyard, and they'd be like, "Did you try this?" and then you do that. Like, you don't get that much anymore because of patch notes and stuff. But it felt like that. It was kind of cool. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this. I don't know when I'm going to stream next. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe next week. I think I'm on a losing streak, and I will. If I could talk, I'm Superfluous J, and I will, as always, talk at you later.